Oh, yes. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Hello everyone in happy time zones. It's your bird, Aevin the Raven. Ah, come on. And welcome to Bloodborne on Casual. So apparently it did not let me save the preset that I made yesterday, which sucks. But guess I'll just go through this real quick then. Don't want to make I don't want to spend too much time on this. Let's try to make my skin as gray as possible, just to start off with. Nope, that doesn't look gray. That looks normal skin tone. That's closer to gray. I can sort of zombify myself. With some dark, or with some other details later, I guess. Let's make us have those sinister yellow eyes that I am oh so fond of. And then let's go with a similar face for a little while, because if I spend too long messing with the sliders, I will quite literally never leave. That looks relatively gray. Alright. Do I need to make the nose bigger? No, the nose. I'm fine with the nose. Let's make this as dark as possible. And then makeup eye area. I look more sickly gray. If I can manage this properly. And then just all the way dark. Not quite gray, but close enough, I guess. Let's go with my name. And origin? So there isn't really any goal. Well, actually there is a goal. It's to beat every base game, or well, non-chalice dungeon boss in regular New Game, and then in New Game Plus get to the point where I can reach every boss. I don't have to beat every boss in New Game Plus, I just have to reach them. Reason for that being that it's the same, roughly, as Demon's Souls, where if you beat the final boss, or you get to a certain point, and it is literally a point of no return. Like, you can't come back and beat and replay parts of the game after you've beaten the final boss. It just puts you automatically into the next New Game cycle. And, considering this is an on-casual run, and Bloodborne does have password matchmaking, I need to just have access to all the bosses. Now, I do like Bloodborne. Some of my statements in the past may have given people a different impression. I just have two problems with the game. The first one is the chalice dungeons, which I'm just not going to bother with those. The second is a big thing because it's unavoidable, and that's the game's item usage system. You quite literally have to go and farm stuff after pretty much every boss fight. And while there are ways to work around that, sort of, it's annoying. Very tedious, and as someone who does not like farming, that's why I don't go back to this game as often as I would otherwise. But anyway, let us begin.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Yeah, laugh it up, bucko. Ah, yes, the sleep paralysis demons. Knew they'd be making an appearance at some point. Have to wonder what caused that to burn.
You found yourself a hunter.
I start off with 10 echoes. Now, the reason I started off with the waste of skin is because I'm going to be going for a rather unconventional build. I, cannot for the life of me play this game normally. Let's just put it that way. Got him. It's kind of a point of pride for me to get that first visceral. I don't think... If I miss that visceral, I get sad. Or, well, if I die to that werewolf, I get sad. But, do not scream at me for this one. But my favorite build type in this game is actually Blood Tinge and Arcane. Together. I am well aware that that is not particularly a smart build choice. Come on. Away! There we go. Search the body. Come on. There we are. And now for you. Come on. Would you please just let me charge attack you? I mean, I can beat you to death with my bare fists, but it's gonna take a while. Yeah, this guy's being uncooperative. Of course, it didn't exactly help him. Molotov cocktail. And now we drop the lever. Pull the lever, drop the ladder. Why, good evening to you too. Light the lamp. Hello. Hello, Gilbert.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to.
I did not mean to do that. Sorry, Gilbert. I dropped the controller.
Oh, and I'm Gil. You must have. Well, I don't think, but I'm willing to help. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good. Pale blood. But if it's blood you're interested in, the church across the Yharnamites. Normally they wouldn't let you. The hunt is on. Across the valley, deep within, lies the old main cathedral. I haven't heard of pale blood, but that's your best bet if it's anything to do with unique types of blood.
I'm so used to clicking through dialogue. Return to the Hunter's Dream. It sounds like I've been there before. Okay, now regarding right and left hand weapons, because this is where you get your first ones. I'm going to be going with the pistol and the threaded cane. The pistol... because it's just... I've never actually used the blunderbuss. I'll have to at some point. And threaded cane... because the threaded cane's just awesome. I'm not even gonna talk to the old man. And I'm gonna go to the first floor sick room so that I can get a vial of Yosefka's blood. It's a limited use item because you can't really refresh it after a certain point. But it's still an item. And limited does not mean no use.
Are you out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I am Yosefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please. This is all that I can do.
You can kind of see her through the glass.
Now, go. And good hunting.
Alright, so now I need some more... Actually... Now let's just go buy some stuff. This first bit is mostly just, getting your hands on items. Because you can't level up until you discover your first boss. And I am playing offline for this portion, mostly because of the bell-ringing women. The bell-ringing women are something. Come on. Honestly, the cane has the biggest learning curve. Oh dear. But once you've got it down, it is easily the most fun of the starting weapons. And the most viable considering its mob clearance ability. I just don't want to run into you lot on the return trip. You're alone, I think. Or, nope, nobody here. Fair enough. I will gladly take your bullets. And your bloodstone shard. One, two, and okay, you're done. One, two, three, four. Oh dear. No, not good. Hi. I messed up with that one. Yikes. But... oh well. Now I wait for them to pass, and then down here is actually a pretty good spot where I can lure out that dog. That I know is behind that thing. Carriage, that's the word I was looking for. Hello! Oh, you spotted me. Alright. That's fine. Oh dear. Okay. Now I lure them over one by one. This part, once you know what you have to do, is pretty easy. It's just figuring out what you gotta do that's the hard part. I mean, technically speaking, I could just run through. But the echoes could be handy. And there's a lot of items that end up dropped here. Come on. I think this area has the single highest drop rate for items in the game. Like Central Yharnam. There's other areas where if you have a high enough arcane stat, stuff drops a lot too, but if you ever really don't have the echoes to spend, Central Yharnam's your best bet. Alright, now I make it back down the street to clear out the last bit of people. Hello, good sir. Goodbye, good sir. Oh, wait. You have something for me as well. And I think you're the last of the main dudes on this path. Oh, nope, one more. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies on this path. If you're not confident in your ability to just run through, then you should probably just book it at the earliest opportunity. And I don't think there's any real reason for me to go back there just yet. Sure, he's got a chance at dropping a blood gem, but there's better blood gems I've run across relatively soon. Upsy daisy. And let's get this. And this. Right. You. Let's go unlock the doors up here. Hello. The cheeky old man over here needs to die. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to Cathedral Ward as old Yharnam burned to the ground at that moonlit night. The weird part is that these people clearly know I'm here, and yet they're doing nothing despite wanting me dead. Like, very clearly wanting me dead. Open that. And now I'm going to make what is quite probably a weird decision to most people, and I'm going to go back around despite having unlocked the shortcuts. Reason for this being, there is stuff along the main path that I want. Some very potentially useful stuff. My first boss is probably going to end up being Cleric Beast. I love the Cleric Beast fight, actually. Do that. And it is a very good thing that I used the blood vial when I did. I'm gonna do that again, even though I don't really need it right now. Oh, come on! Oh dear. I messed up. And I didn't get to it in time there. There we are. That was embarrassing, actually. Like, very embarrassing. And grab this. And I can't talk to the child in the window here because the gate is opened by that lever right there. If this was real life, I'd totally scale that. I've never scaled a gate before, but I would totally scale that. And here I was hoping that you'd get stuck on the fence. Just need to lure you over one at a time. Or not. Oh dear.
Away! Away!
Oh boy. Clearly I need to relearn how to play this game. Hello. Bye-bye. I think this is blood vials, which... handy. Alright. I wanted that bloodstone shard. And now... you know what? Let's run past the werewolves. Hello, all of you. The cane's honestly the best weapon for this because of the range it has. Of course, that doesn't mean much when you're terrible at the game. Come on. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I wanted the blood vials. One, two, three, four, back off. Come on. And then back off again. One, two, three, four. Oh dear. Counter damage. Yep. And then you, good sir. Oh. More blood vials. Need it. Hello, Tom. Yeah, I have to worry about solicitors because I got like 10 or 20 of them throughout my last 8-part run. Yeah, it was... I get a lot of solicitors for some reason. Grab that. But how are you today? Alright. Now this is actually an area where I do not mind using up a couple of Molotovs. just need you to get back here, dude. I did. It's called Nightbot. Blocked a lot of the words that they started off their things with. Gonna drop anything? Haha! But sometimes people decide to be smarter than I give them credit for. Hence the no soliciting tag. Come on. There we go. What just happened? I guess the fall damage must have taken him out. I know, right? Of course, I'd be much more open to accepting baklava. Let's just not. Right, I need to turn that off. Okay. One moment. What, does it not let you turn off motion control gestures? Okay, so I'm just gonna have to be careful. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh dear. Oh dear, that... you know what, let's just throw some stuff. Honestly, I'd much rather not have any of those at all. But yeah, they could at least make their soliciting interesting. Such a shame that the modern populace of the world lacks all creativity. Such a crying shame. Okay. I got the stuff over here, right? Yes. Oh, wait. Haha! I now have some actual clothing. Well, I mean, I did before too, but... So that's... I just came from there. I forgot to grab this earlier. Or, well, not so much forgot, but I just didn't grab it earlier. I did not mean to click that button. Or, to use your analogy, as subtle as a turd to the window. About the same level of stench, too. Then again, I've smelled better smelling turds than solicitors. Alright, fortify. 1, 2. I do not have enough for more of that. And I don't have anything that's had the durability worn down. Let's see the messengers. Fair enough. I honestly don't doubt that. But anyway, what are your overall thoughts of Bloodborne? Have you played the game before? Or watched others play it? One, two, three. Oh, you're dead. Okay. I'll be taking those. Sneak up behind you so that you do not speak anymore. Oh, wait, I forgot to equip that. And now it is time for the cleric beast. Oh dear. Oh dear. Fair enough. I missed that. Oh dear. Oh dear. I might be dead. space might not have been the smartest option, but it was the only option. Oh dear. Well, I fumbled some of my shots there. Like, pretty much all of them. But yeah, killing that first werewolf actually isn't all that hard. Yeah, honestly, Bloodborne's not one of those games that you really get your first time around. Oh, it was already dead. Well, that's one bullet wasted. But, Bloodborne is a very twisted game, honestly. On the surface, it starts off as a game about illness and monsters. And it then turns into an eldritch horror fantasy. And then after that, if you delve deep into the lore, it winds up having a lot of pretty... I hesitate to call it undertones because it's very in-your-face themes about a lot of the different injustices that women suffer and have suffered, and also about how the poor have suffered as well. Like, just everybody suffers because of the people in power.
Hello, good hunter.
Lots of twists and turns in the lore.
Adol, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit.
And I can now level up.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Let's do that, because health is kind of important.
Farewell, may you.
Gonna want to get that up to level 20 before I do anything else. This isn't a Souls-like, it's an actual Souls game. It was made by the same people. I'm gonna need that. Not now, though. Alright, Central Yharnam. Oh dear. All right. Hey, I didn't get hit this time. Wait. Do I typically get hit from by this guy? Yeah, From Software made Demon's Souls first. The remake is on PS5, and I have played that. I love that game. And then they made Dark Souls 1. And then I think the development for Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne was actually going on at the same time. People hate on Dark Souls 2 a lot because it was apparently made by the B team. But hey, the B team produced some good stuff. Let's just not talk about the frigid outskirts. Get rid of you. And then, after that, they made Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. Yeah, people really do just be hating on the B teams. Though in some cases I suppose it might be warranted. Alright, come on. Ah. Oh dear. Okay. That was mildly embarrassing. Yeah, I'm not very good at this game. This is actually probably the one I'm the worst at. Or, well, this is the Souls game that I'm the worst at. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, the B teams are definitely at disadvantages. I want your outfit, but I'm not going to kill you for it. I will do your quest.
Oh. A hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter.
Thank you.
Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
I really like her.
Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain all of us can relate to that.
A little different from the beasts themselves. What are you still doing here? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt.
And that's all of her dialogue. So now I have to be a little careful. There's no way to avoid fall damage there. Just sneak up behind this guy. And stab. You're not very bright, huh? That guy literally just stood there. Instead of, I don't know, coming out from behind the pillar. Oh dear, I got caught in a corner. And now... it's that guy back there that I'm worried about. The one with the pole arm. He does a lot more damage than they do. Grab this. And you're done. Honestly, the enemies in this game that I have the biggest problem with, aside from the obvious ones, which I'll try not to spoil that one for you, at least not yet, are the rats. That sounds really interesting, actually. 9 souls, huh? Oh, hi. More hostile avians. I feel a little bad about killing my brother in there, but I had no choice. They were going to try and eat me. Alright, now upsy daisy. Well, I mean... I can see it. I can see it. Alright. Rats in this game are problematic for me. Oh, shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot! I have more trouble with rats than any other enemy type in this game, aside from the obvious. Like the really, really tough ones later on. These guys, for whatever reason, are so much trouble for me. I know, I've seen some. Went to New York City once, and there were some rats in the subway. Not quite that big, but certainly nothing I wanted to get anywhere close to. Do I have more Molotovs? No. Okay, can I do this then? There we go. Wish I didn't have to go down to do that, though. The whip in this game has a lot of advantages. It's got a steep learning curve, and I do mean steep. But it's got crazy range. The damage, once you actually upgrade it, is not terrible. It has decent scaling if you want to put an arcane blood gem on it, which I probably am going to end up doing. And that crowd control is nice. Love me some crowd control. No joke. Actually, wait, no. Rabbits would be the first one to thrive, or first species to thrive in a radioactive wasteland. There are a lot of rabbits around here. Like, just the other day, my dog accidentally traumatized my mom by sticking his head into a random hole in the ground and coming up with a baby bunny. Unfortunately, the poor thing did not make it. But yeah, those little guys are everywhere. Oh, definitely. Mutated rabbits would be somewhat terrifying. I should go up this way. And... yeah, any wild animal can be. There's a reason that so many people will tell you, respect nature. Nature can be vicious. So cold, dear sister. Huh.
Wretched outsider. Trying to fool me to open this door. Heavens, the depths of depravity.
These people are fools. Hello, little girl.
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? I'm ready to look for my mum. Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared.
I'll find your mother for you, though you might not like... well... I'll try to find your mother.
Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box. It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly when I'm off without it. My mum wears it so big and beautiful. Oh, and if you find these.
That's crazy. I know tigers are intelligent, but... actually, it's not that crazy. I've watched my cats engage in guerrilla warfare. It's actually kind of amusing to watch. So, you know the stereotype that orange cats have, like, no brain cells? One of the cats we have at my house, the one that I have nicknamed the princess herself, because of her attitude, she's an orange cat, and she is incredibly intelligent. She, plots out ways to attack, to play with the other cats. She knows exactly where to hide so that she doesn't wind up getting run over by the dog when he's got his zoomies. Oh dear. She knows our routines. And that cat is just like a genius. Yeah. Honestly, people really discount how intelligent animals in general can be. And it's sad, because, like, they have brains. Up here. And now that that shortcut's unlocked, let's go back down. Send that back up. Or wait, what am I doing? I'm going to be going back to the dream before I fight the next boss. What am I doing? And now I flee. Really? Okay. Some free blood vials. Yeah. Cats are amazing. They can definitely tell when our emotions are out of whack or when we're sick. Alright, you I might need to actually parry because you're a problem. Really? Why can't I parry that? I don't know why I have so much trouble with parrying in this game. Alright. Yep. My cats have never done that. The tortoiseshell is a sadist, and our tortoiseshell cat is a sadist, and the princess herself the one time I know of that she caught something that got into the house. She decided that it needed a drink of water and brought it to her water bowl. My parents come out of their bedroom in the morning to find that she drowned the poor thing. And I don't think she did it out of malicious intent. Come on. I'm luring you this way because I don't want to deal with both you and your brother. Alright, and you I might be able to actually sneak up on. What was that? Hunter, what was that? What? Oh my gosh. I just completely missed that. Let's do a charged attack. My hunter. No, let's jump. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's similar reasoning as to why the orange cats are mostly male. But, our tortoiseshell's actually the best mouser of our cats. I think she has, out of all of our cats, she has the highest kill count. But there was one time when I was in, like, middle school or something like that, where I came out into the living room and I just see her playing with something, and I assume she's got a toy because we've got mouse-shaped toys. And then I see the tail, and I remembered that my cats ripped the tails, or actually no, my dog, because he got that, or my previous dog, because he got to the toys and ripped the tails off, but their mouse toys had no tails. So I go to see what it is she's got, and that she's throwing around in the air, and it's a freaking vole. And she's been throwing it around so much that its bones have turned to jelly. Like, she completely pulverized the bones.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Very well,
Alright.
Farewell, good mate.
Inventory, and let's use up all of those.
Welcome. What is it? Very well, let me...
20, 10... Because I'm going for a Blood Tinge Arcane build, so that might not be the smartest thing to do. I am incapable of playing this with a normal build. I'll believe it. Saw spear, sell that. Sell this as well. Some nice money.
Welcome. What is... Very well, let me...
Alright, I don't really have anything else I can sell, so I'll just buy, more Molotovs. And I'll have to get one Molotov out of storage. Because I'm walking into a boss fight. Maine Coons are gorgeous. Like, we wouldn't be able to have one with the size of our house, but Maine Coons are gorgeous. Absolutely adore them, and they look so fluffy. But our house is barely big enough for us to have a large dog. A large dog and a large cat would not be a good combination. Pretty sure they'd constantly be fighting over space. Yeah.
We finished. No. Oh. Please, ghosts.
Right. Not even gonna bother with the music box for now. I'm hoping I can beat this boss in 1 or 2 attempts. Because if he takes much more than that, it's a problem. 'Cause then I'm gonna have to go and actually, like, farm stuff. Which is annoying. You know what? I'm gonna take a route I've never actually taken before. I'm gonna go straight towards the pig. Oh dear. Oh, come on. Not gonna take a health thing on the ladder? Well, that's unfortunate. That makes sense. Okay. Gascoigne. This dude is kind of rough. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow, Tom. Hope you continue to enjoy the stream. Hey, let's just get this over with. Well, that much was a given, otherwise you would... I don't think you'd have followed me if you weren't enjoying this. There we go. I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh dear. There we go.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Oh dear. Come on. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. Why are some moves parryable and some not? Not good, not good. Come on. Okay, okay. I'm not joking when I say that that guy, as early on as you find him, and simply because of how early on you find him, he is easily one of the hardest bosses in the game. You don't have a lot of options for fighting him. Oh boy. Well, that's an adrenaline rush. Alright. Okay, back to the dream. I'm going to have to farm some items. Yeah, he's a little easier on New Game Plus. That much I do. I've beaten him on New Game Plus before.
Well, what is it? Very well.
And he's definitely a little easier when you actually have some resources.
Farewell, good hun.
Alright, so let's buy some Molotovs. And I actually have to go farm, because if I don't, these two things are necessary. It almost doesn't matter what build you're doing. Alright, Central Yharnam. But he's also a lot more aggressive than most people will be used to. The cleric beast is rough too, aggressive too, but nowhere near. I was constantly moving with Gascoigne. Grab that. And then up here. I know that there's technically more efficient methods of farming items in this area. However, I would rather not be fighting the same single enemy over and over and over again, especially with the way the hunters, or that this place works. Because you can't just rest at the lamps, you have to go all the way back to the dream. Hello. Goodbye. You give me some bullets guaranteed. You have a pretty high chance of dropping stuff. Well, and you did. Thank you. That works. And goodbye. Yeah, there's... The enemies in Central Yharnam, for whatever reason, are a lot more likely to drop blood vials and bullets than anywhere else in the game. Let's kill you. And this stretch, if you're like me and don't like farming, is actually pretty good for farming. Because you have to be a lot more careful. Come on. I know you two want to say hi with your blades. One, two. Tie my shoe. 3, 4. Come on. Yeah, pebbles in this area are really helpful. Because they let you just lure an enemy away from the group. And nobody else questions where the rock came from. Come on. Which is amazing, actually. Okay, you're a problem if I let you start getting shots off, because you can be difficult to close in on. Ah, shoot. Of course, that more applies to If there's other enemies chasing me. Messed up there. Now, is there anybody else over this way? This stretch has a lot of enemies that are all very likely to drop stuff. Looks like I got everybody. Alright, back to the dream. And honestly, not being able to rest at the lamps ties into what I said earlier about me not liking this game's item management system. Alright, first of all...
Welcome. Very well. Let me...
Alright, I need actually 2,000 for that, alright. I'm not farming specifically for pebbles, but if I find pebbles, but I will without any hesitation use my remaining blood echoes to purchase pebbles. Once or twice more should do it. I really don't want to overdo it with the farming, because that is just tedious. But where other Souls games will just give you your healing items back, or your, pardon, magic. Blood vials and bullets in this game you have to farm for. You also have to farm for your healing items in Demon Souls, unless you have access to the merchant. However, if you have access to the merchant that sells all of the higher tier healing items, then it really doesn't matter, because you just get so many souls that buying a ton of items from him is easy. I went the wrong direction first. Shoot. In the scheme of things, I don't think it really costs me any time, but... still. Oh dear. Give me your bullets. Thank you. Gonna drop anything? I will gladly take that. Yes, yes, I can see you coming.
This town's finished.
Let me just do this. Two less folk to worry about later. Pebble. And there you go. Alright, now those two did go up the stairs. Alright. I see you. Get over here.
I'll mess up your brain.
How did that even... Get over here. Hi. Well, I guess I lured one guy on accident. Whoopsie daisy. Get over here. And you. Get over here. I can't believe that the carriage de-aggroed one of them. That's a new one. That is so new. Alright. Let us just work our way over here. If you could stop pausing when you walk, that would be great, Hunter. And goodbye. Alright, I know that there's more people along this path. Any more stragglers? No. Ah, hey Mental, how are you doing today? And yes, I am stalking the streets of London. And I've got a few enemies over here that one of them is guaranteed to drop bullets, so I definitely want to kill that one. You. Gonna drop anything? Haha! I will gladly take that blood vial. Glad to hear you're not doing bad. I hope that things transition into greats later, though. And streaming Dark Souls 2. Might have to stop by. Wait, why am I doing that? I can't even upgrade with her. Let's repair my stuff. And then buy some stuff from these fools. 20 and 36. Yeah, that wheelchair guy is a problem. Alright, I'm not going to be using too many Molotovs early game, so that should be fine. You know what? For a little while at least, that should be enough blood vials and bullets. Yeah, I'll have to see, because... Wait, what am I doing going here? I'm dumb. I have to go back to the dream. Fair enough. Going for all achievements on Dark Souls 2? Oof. Props to you on that one. Props to you. Alright, let's pretend that little mess up never happened and head into the Tomb of Odin. Because I can now head into the Cathedral Ward, actually. Which is nice. And I have to remember to go back to Yosefka's clinic. Have to. Yeah, fair enough. The Bergenworth spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. I mean, like, seriously, what are the odds of some of this stuff being just along the route? Ah, there go my shoulders, clipping through my cape. As they do. Although I'd very much like to know why there's so many screaming idols in this cathedral. Or, well, chapel. Hello, my guy.
Oh, very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts of everyone are waiting for it to end. It always does, but it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk.
You know what? For once, the idol makes sense.
Yharnam's done for, I tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over. If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah. I really need to be more careful about not just sitting down in random locations. But oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Do that. Hi! Right. You guys are easy to parry. I forgot that he shows up, like, right next to the cart. A whoopsie on my part. Alright, so I'm going to explore, oh dear, a little bit. However, my priority is getting to Old Yharnam. I've got a little over an hour on the clock. Let's see if I can make it to and defeat the blood-starved beast. Because while it might not... I don't intend on actually doing the Chalice dungeons, however, there is a particular Chalice glyph that I'm sure anybody who's played this knows about. That will make losing... or... that will make farming so much easier because I can just get like 30 blood vials or 30 bullets per run. Thank you! I've been practicing my parries and my viscerals. I've had a good hour and a half of practice. Don't worry, I will forget how to do it by tomorrow. Yeah, definitely lots of echoes. You. His name actually is Fenrir. My dog's name actually is Fenrir. We just shorten it to Fen sometimes. He responds to both. As well as Fenifen, Suspicious, and a few other things. Alright, you. Well, that did not work out quite so well. Yeah, this is definitely a big guy. Thankfully, this one's not that tough, actually. Haha. We actually didn't go that into... We didn't name the leash. He has this habit of holding his own leash. It's adorable, but at the same time, he's already destroyed 2 leashes. Because Fen. Alright, you. Get over here. Yeah. Definitely a myth-accurate dog on that front. Come on, charge. Do the charge. Thank you. Yeah, he eats everything. Except for... Thankfully, he hasn't gone for the, hasn't really gone for the, systems. The closest he's come to going for any of the gaming systems we use is stepping on the, power cable. Oh dear. And turning off the TV and the PlayStation while my sister was playing Genshin Impact. She was so mad about that. She was in the middle of a boss fight. It was kind of funny though in hindsight. And even she laughs about it now. Ah! Oh dear. So, yeah, thankfully he doesn't go for the cords, but he loves to chew on chairs. And the couch. And my stuffed animals. Like, there's one stuffed animal I use as a sort of lumbar roll to help make sitting on the couch for an extended period of time more comfortable. Why am I bowing? I mean, he really wants that particular stuffed animal. I don't know why. Yeah, he definitely got one over on my sister there. Not even on purpose. She had to redo that section. Come on. Get over here. Oh dear. I definitely don't want to be put in a situation where... Oh dear. Where I'm fighting you back near where you spawn, because then I wind up losing out on some materials. Oh no. My guy, you are a problem. There we go. Yeah, because there's a little guy, you know, kind of like the crystal lizards in Dark Souls. How they have materials and they just run off and despawn on you. Yeah, that's what these little guys are. And it's annoying. And if you fight that guy over here, then it triggers him to run away. And then you either have to go without the materials, or come back later. So it's just easier to, bait the dude over. Of course, now I need more bullets. Let's grab this. I have, actually, just in a lot of cases, the threaded cane doesn't really stun lock things. It's not light enough to do that. Under normal circumstances, you're better off just sticking to either that or the whip, especially with my paltry amount of stamina. Switching mid, I have done it. However, in a lot of cases, you're better off with one or the other. The cane's biggest strength is its reach. It's its versatility. It is easily the most versatile of the trick weapons, at least that you find in the base game. Where is the... There's the lever. There's one particular one later on that's actually also pretty versatile. However, that's like way later unless you decide you want to attack an NPC. And it's DLC. Alright, I need to make sure you are next to the bonfire by the time I throw this. There we go. There we go. But yeah, its reach and its versatility, those are its strong suits. Yeah, this isn't a first run. I don't care about being spoiled myself. I haven't played it as much as I have some of the others, and this is easily the From Software game that I'm the worst at playing. At least that I've played. But I have played this through like twice or 3 times. I played it through my initial run. Oh dear. And call me crazy on this one, but I did actually run the Threaded Cane my first run. I just love the cane. My favorite. Cleric Beast is definitely up there. I love the Cleric Beast. Come on, doggo. The cane's amazing. It goes between slashing, piercing, and serrated damage. And even though serrated damage isn't quite as good in the late game, the fact that the cane is a whip and look at that hitbox, man. That more than makes up for the fact that serrated damage doesn't do quite as much in the late game. It's an excellent crowd control weapon, so once you actually figure out how to use it, it makes clearing the first section in Central Yharnam so much easier. You don't have to be quite as careful because you can just group enemies together. Literally the only real downside to this weapon is that it's entirely melee. I actually don't like the Ludwig fight. Gascoigne can be fun, but he can also be really, really brutal. Lady Maria, I've actually only fought once, and when I did, I was over-leveled, but I remember her being fun. And Gehrman's definitely fun, too. Alright, you. We need to have a chat.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred. Protégé of Master Ligurius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
This guy's insane, but I want to do his quest, so sure.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this. Beast hunting is a sacred practice. There must be oodles. Go on.
Let's go through all of this, and if I'm having trouble with the blood-starved beast later, I can actually summon him.
As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit.
I am actually more partial to the Vile Bloods than to the Executioners, especially once I started reading up on the lore. However, his drops and potentially gear might, which I could just get them from killing him, and potentially his Covenant rune might come in really handy later down the line.
Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter.
Ah, yeah.
Well, once a group of young...
Yeah, Alfred really does not like the Vile Bloods.
Deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate. I bid you farewell. It may the good blood...
Alright. And I do know how to get around the one NPC death that results from his questline. Honestly, if I fought Ludwig when I was technically supposed to, I probably wouldn't have a problem with him. But I said this earlier, how I'm incapable of playing this game normally, which means I have a really nasty habit. Well, I suppose it doesn't really mean anything, but I do have a really nasty habit of going into the DLC before I even go into the Forbidden Woods. I'm gonna try and do Canehurst first this time, because I'm going for a weird build. Yeah. Yeah. Which, fair enough on that front. But I play this game in a relatively strange order. Alright, let's head back to the dream. Because I do not like the fact that certain very important items wind up locked after a certain point. Let's go with that for now. I'll find some better blood gems later.
Welcome. What is it? Very well, let me...
So I wind up going into stuff earlier than I really should. I'm gonna be using more Blood Tinge than Arcane early game.
Farewell, good hunt, mate.
I say as I buy Molotovs. I forgot to buy the lantern. Whoops. I'll come back for that. But because I don't like the fact that you lose access to two very specific variants of blood, once the Blood Moon portion of the game comes, I tend to try hopping into the DLC before I beat ROM. In a lot of cases, that also means beating it before I go into the Forbidden Woods.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back. Oh, they out. Turn, fella.
So, yeah, if I went in at a normal level, I probably wouldn't dislike Ludwig so much. But because I tend to go into that massively underleveled, hopefully I didn't just lose those. Okay. Yeah, I wind up getting my rear end handed to me by Ludwig. Maybe I should try and do that normally. You, get over here. Come on. Tempering Bloodstone. Yeah. I think I'm actually going to kill Jura this time. Hopefully with the knocking off of a ledge strat. And then I will handle his... and then I'll just avoid him the next go around. Because Jura does give a gesture, but his gear is also kind of important because there's one specific section of the game where that has the single highest resistance to the status ailment in the area out of anything else in the game. Pretty sure Elemental knows what I'm talking about here. I need my frenzy resistance. Need it, need it, need it. Capital need. Actually, there's one particular fight that I might actually want to hop into the Chalice Vengeance for. Okay. Oh dear. Hello. Goodbye. Need you to be down fast. Because you guys do poison damage. Hi! Where did you come from? But Frenzy is the worst status ailment in this game, so an armor set that gives me the most resistance possible out of anything in this game is something I will require.
You are a skilled hunter, and yet merciless. I've cut with blood, as the best hunters are. I must stop you.
Okay. No what? Why are you saying no? Is that to me or to him? Let's do this, because I need you to come over here. Oh dear, I missed. Ah, yeah. Yeah, Jura is Jura. Oh, shoot.
Well, the next time you dream...
You know what? I'm pretty sure that's just antidote, so I think I'll just pretend that doesn't exist. Gonna run past a lot of the stuff. Let's take that off. Because getting... There we go. Alright, and you... Alright. Hello. That is not a reference that I get, because I've never actually watched The Office. Which I probably should, actually, considering how many references to it there are in pop culture. But oh well. Alright. You two. Go. Which, no meme. I've seen like 50. My sister once had a bookmark for a website, and the only purpose of that website was so you clicked a button and it played Darth Vader's woeful no scream. I don't know if she still has that bookmark. Come on, I need someone to get over here. There we go, come on. Yeah, I've seen a lot of no memes. So forgive me if I don't know which one you're talking about. Come on. Just need you two to get in here. No, the links don't work in the chat anyway. I have those shut off because people keep just sending links to their own stuff. Yeah, that and the bots. Because the bots suck. Alright, that guy over there won't bother me for now. So let's just... Seriously though, the bots are awful. Oh, truly. A bot is terrible as what I'm about to do to this guy. There we go. Now, just so that I don't have to go back to the dream, let us quit out so that I can just grab his drops immediately. Gravity for the... yeah, gravity. Nobody beats gravity. Except Radon, but we don't talk about that. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about a Gatling gun following me throughout the entirety of this place. So let's go back and get some stuff that I missed. One, two, three, 4, 5. Cold blood dew. Yeah, I'm pretty sure... yeah, all the stuff is just dead. But now that I don't have to worry about... that... antidotes will come in handy later. For probably multiple reasons. Wait, what? Get over here. I'm not sure how many blood vials he has on him. This guy's not as big a threat as the one up top was, mostly because you can sort of cheese him. And I think he's gonna blood vial. Or not. Get down here. Two, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this idiot will push his own aggro. Which is handy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's handy until he does the blood vial. Is he actually stuck on a bonfire? Okay. You know, if you could do that again... you could get yourself stuck on the bonfire again, that'd be great. Is he gonna... Or does he only have the one? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. If he doesn't blood vial here, that means he's out of them. Yeah, he's out of blood vials. Cool. You are not a match for me and my cane. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've almost got him. As long as I don't royally goof. He just... Rule 101 about... Or like, rule number 1 about holding your own fort. Know where you put the fire pits. That is literally rule 1. I was in the middle of saying that so long as I didn't do something incredibly stupid, I was going to win that little Hunter v Hunter debacle. When the guy forgets that he has a flaming totem, or a flaming pole, and walks straight into it, killing himself. So yeah, literally rule number 1 about holding an area. Remember where you put the flaming stuff. Or anything hazardous, for that matter. Yeah, AIs are so stupid. It's amazing. Like, actually amazing. Alright, and now I flee. Come on. You can do it. Yeah. I don't know about that. Oh dear. I mean, they're being trained to recognize certain things. But AI competency, let's call it, is very dependent on who it is that does the programming and the training. And people are stupid. Just people are stupid. So there is a very real chance that AI could actually be going backwards. One, 2, 3. I will gladly take that antidote. And those blood vials. I'm gonna have to buy the lantern and some bullets when I get back to the dream. Three. 1, 2, 3. Ah! 3, 4. You. Why did I do that? That was so dumb of me. When the red moon hangs low and beasts rule the streets, are we left no other choice than to burn it all to cinders? You had choices. You just made some very questionable ones. And overall, I'm probably not going to be hopping into the Chalice dungeons. However, there is one boss that I may want to hop into them in order to best. Because that one boss has some armor that will really help me out against Lawrence in the future. Alright, now I have to be careful not to mess this up. Because this is my weakness. Parkour. Well, I suppose it's not quite parkour. Yet. Okay. Now it's parkour. Okay, cool, made first try. Let's go down here. Come on. Let me just lure you all over here. Doesn't matter how many of you there are, if I can manage to stay ahead of you. Oh dear. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Striking blood gemstone, blood vial. Let's put my gun away so I don't accidentally try to shoot an empty barrel. And though I would rather not have to use it, I should open up this shortcut just in case I wind up perishing before I get anywhere important. Because there is one shortcut that actually is going to save me a lot of time. This one is not it. But it does make it so that I can skip this entire house of screaming people. Not a huge time saver, but it does save me the murder mob, so. What? Did his health just go up? Why did your health just go up? What? 3, 4, 5, 6. Bye-bye. Yeah, I might end up summoning for the blood-starved beast. Because that one... obviously I'm gonna do my usual rules of give it 5 attempts. But that's one that can keep me stuck for a while because of how aggressive it is, and the fact that it's phase 2 just constantly poisons you. Okay. Grab this, and then I remember that to the left is another spot where there's loot on the ledges. Here we are. Mine. And I think that's everything in here. Cool, I didn't die. That's always a risk. Especially in that room. Oh dear. Why do you do so much damage? Why? TJ! Hello! How you doing today? Let's head back over this way. Let's do that just so too far. Glad to hear it. Oh, what's tomorrow? Pardon my tone, I actually am curious. Ooh, that's a big deal. Where is the little guy? Shoot, did I mess up? I might have messed up. Oh well. Mind if I ask what you've got planned? Let's head down here. This is an absolutely pointless loop around that will not benefit us in the slightest. But it's there. Uh-oh. Okay, let's run away for now. Because there's only so far. Definitely don't want to be in a situation where you're fighting both of them at once. Because that ends poorly every single time. You know, that actually looks like he's enjoying one heck of a spa day. I love the ragdoll physics in these games. They are so funny. Alright, so there's 2 more werewolves I have to fight. I'd rather not fight them at the same time. You. Get down here. Fair enough. Fair enough. Get out here. Thank you. Let me read that real quick. Hold up. Fair enough. Hey, I hope that nothing goes wrong. "11 years of marriage, that's huge. No matter what your thoughts on the topic are individually, you have to admit that that is a big deal. Well, I hope it goes really well for you, TJ. Alright, now I need to head back to the dream. And we'll go from there. I've used so many items. Ugh. I hate the fact that stuff in this game is finite. The bullets in the blood vials should regenerate.
Very well, let me... Farewell.
And speaking of bullets and blood vials, let's buy bullets. And some pebbles. I need to remember to buy the lantern. Let's repair my equipment. I don't have the echoes. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Let's see here. Physical... That's actually... That's better. 1 point better, but still better. That's definitely better. Alright. You know what? I think I'm actually going to end it there. I've got pretty far. I think this is actually the farthest I've gotten in the shortest amount of time. So that's certainly something. At least with the amount of level clearance I typically do. So I'm actually pretty satisfied with this amount of progress. End this on a high note, because Blood-Starved Beast is the next boss I'm going to be going into, and that's... might be rough. Yeah, memory does help. But, so I'm gonna end this on a high note. If you're interested in anything I've done up until this point, please check out my YouTube channel. It's got all of my previous runs except for the first one because there was some issues with the footage on that one. If you're interested in chatting off stream or seeing my announcements, please check out my Discord. I will say, though, that I have it privated. That is, the entire server is privated, and if you do not have a role by Saturday, I will be evicting you. You can get the role by waiting 10 minutes and then interacting with the Carlbot message on the rules channel. If you've made it this far and are curious to see where I go from here, why not drop a follow? It takes but one button press, and you can always change your mind if you decide my content isn't for you. That said, happy time zones, everyone. And I hope you all have an excellent day.